attack me, the stronger I become. Because it is like you are pouring fuel in the strength that is in me. So bring it on. But I'm telling you today that we have been able to defeat them. We have Chikota Hanchaninono and defeated them. What we have done to Nigeria and their agent in Biafra struggle is that we gathered them together. This particular sit at home, I told you people, will be the beginning of the liberation of Biafra. You see, the actions, the activities of Biafrans in this sit at home have gathered all the sabos together, all the saboteur together, and we defeated them. Bam! It is mysterious. How many of you will ever believe in this life that everybody will gang up against Biafra?
The governor of the state himself obeys the sit at home on Monday, and then the civil servants that work in government house obey the sit at home, and government shut down on Mondays. It means the real governor of Southeast is Simon Ekpa, ruling the Southeast from Finland.
The summary of it. The summary of it is that we cannot run away from this stark reality that Nigeria has to be restructured. Whether it is the restructuring that gives more powers to states or a return to the regional arrangement of the past, or the restructuring that allows parts of the country that want to go and stand as independent nation, whatever that restructuring means, we must not run away from it. And our position as bishop, and I must say now, I'm carrying you along as a diocese, is that if we continue to pretend that all is well, we will keep bleeding profusely. And very soon, there might be nothing called Nigeria. Instead of our killing ourselves under the pretext of remaining one indivisible nation, some people say Nigeria's unity is non-negotiable. I want to say it is negotiable. This thing is like marriage. You don't force two people to get married. We have been forced into a marriage that is hurting us. And every day we are dying and pretending to be one. Please, instead of our killing ourselves, and there will be no Nigeria left, let us come to a round table like this. Bring Nigeria as a cake. Bring one big knife and share the cake. Share the cake. Share the cake.
You don't know me. When we were starting, I prayed to God Almighty in heaven. I was in Jerusalem. And I said, I cannot see anything around me. Do you want to me? He said, the time hasn't come. When the time comes, I will send people to you. And the whole world will shake. In the end, mankind will bow. You will go to this war with nothing. But I will prove to you that I'm God. After this, Biafra will worship God forever and ever. You are concerned about the police station, but you're not concerned about your people. 1,300 and counting. Dead at war, shot and killed by the same police. Why won't every police station in Anambra State go down? They will be destroyed, I swear to God in heaven. And men will die, I know that for sure. This revolution must succeed, or we all die. If you don't kill you in the zoo, you come abroad, we kill you. You're talking nonsense.
Rising sun, oh, I cherish. We must defend our life, or we shall perish. We shall protect our life from all our foes. Our eternal Christ is death for all we hold dear. Then let us die without a shred of fear. I hope to Biafra nation. Oh, Fatherland, give thee our soul and flesh. And indeed shall be a dedication, filling our blood, welcome our privilege. Our baby's born, that we can bold and be free, shall always be our Father, we shall emerge from this ordeal, and will prove single Oscar and will trust when we are forced the wound of birth to heal. You shall remember those who died for us. You shall come and give the glory of love. Oh, great we go, oh my God. Oh, God, protect us from the evil people. Right on our movement, if we go astray, give us the strength to heed the humanist call, to give and not to count the cost each day. Let us go through to serve with resoluteness, to make this climb a land of righteousness. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Biafrans from all over the world, listening to this particular space today on the 29th day of November 2023. So we have come to the space to notify the Biafra people, the world at large, that the offensive against the terrorists in uniform in Biafra land will be taken to the next level. Today, the Nigeria terrorists in army uniform, terrorists in police uniform, are confessing and confessing and confessing, abusing and accusing each other of how they are slaughtering the citizens, including themselves, of how they are killing each other at the same time killing the indigenous people in Nigeria. Biafra people has raised army. Biafra people have raised security forces. Biafra people have raised the resistance fighters to resist these terrorists whose agenda is to Islamize us and call us all Islamic State. Today, it has become imperative that we are making this bold statement that the offensive against the Nigeria terrorist army, police, and every security agent under Nigeria within Biafra land will be taken to the next level. We are inviting those terrorists, DSS, and all of them to come and listen to this particular space today. Because after this day, believe me, you will indeed see that the offensive in self-defense will be taken to the next level. I hope that those who killed the innocent child in Anambra will be with the Lord or with the devil for judgment. They are already there as I'm talking to you today. Of course, you can't hear that in the news. But believe me, our own duty is to send them to God for judgment. Those who come to kill our children, our women, and this has been going on for many years. And because they have used the barrel of the gun to silence everybody. Today, as I'm talking to you, those who perpetrated those heinous crimes in Ihiala, all of them have been captured. Many of them have been sent to God to go and answer questions. And I said it, that the reason we are going to lock Anambra down, even though most of the perpetrators of this crime has been captured, but because the government, illegitimate government of the old Anambra state, illegitimate governor of the illegitimate state, called Soludo, did not utter a word for the children that was massacred in Ihiala, for the young man that was killed in Uli. This is under his illegitimate state. He didn't utter a word. We will lock Anambra. The proposed and the plan locking down of Anambra from 4th of December stands supreme. There is no going back. There is no change. We can never take our word back. Never. So the lockdown of Anambra from the 4th to the 6th stand gidibam. There is no change. But the reason why I have come this morning, this afternoon, depending on where you are, to this space is to inform the world that we are taking the offensive against the terrorists in our land to the next level. Anambra will be very hot. To the enemies, not to the Biafra people, not to the civilians, not to anybody that is not carrying arms. Anybody that carries arms in Anambra will be hunted down by the Biafra. Anybody that is carrying arms that is not under Biafra government and you are serving Nigeria, you will go down. Because you people have committed a lot of atrocity unchallenged. Now we are going to challenge you. We are not only challenging you, we will disarm you, we will neutralize you, and make sure that our land will be safe for our children and our women. Take up phone and call them to know how they are doing in Anambra today. Any place you are seen in Nigeria Army uniform, police uniform, anywhere in Anambra, Biafra will bring you down. I don't have much to say. I'm here to answer questions. Success, you can go ahead from here. Thank you.
Good afternoon, PM, and good afternoon, fellow Biafrans. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Wonderful people, those of you following up the space wherever you are speaking from, we welcome you to this very space, this very afternoon, morning, or night, depending on your time zone. And I know whenever our PM is on air like this, it is imperative that even Lucifer comes to listen, because from here, his deliverance will be coming little by little to those of the devil that want to be delivered. And to those who have been prepared for destructions, of course, we don't have time to start making judgments. Judgment belongs to God. Ours is to clear the roads so that they can meet with their Lord for judgment. And as the topic says, Biafra forces must now intensify offensive against the terror army and the embargo and whatsoever nomenclature they may come in. Because we understand that it is not only the Nigerian army or the Nigerian Air Force or even the Navy that is fighting this very illegal war or unjustified war against the people of God, which is the Biafra. But the forces of darkness, wherever they are congregating across the world, they have teamed together to make sure that they won this very kingdom. And never, Onyendu gave us this commandment, said Biafra land must be defended at all costs. At all costs. It's a commandment. He didn't say, please, how can we? He said Biafra land must be defended at all costs. And I thank Chukwukika Biamana, our PM, is doing exactly the mind of God and the mind of our leader. So you're welcome to this very space, this very afternoon. We welcome each and everyone. Come with your question prepared, very practical questions, intelligent one that is going to maybe open some people's eye who are here just to view. And we are not missing words, both in the coastal and in the hinterlands of Biafra. The forces of defense and offensive must be intensified. Must be intensified. And I believe all the commanders have received instructions from all the entire states. So do not panic whenever you see them, and do not rush out happily to come and share them, because bullet, honestly. So you need to give way for the holy men to do their job. And in Anambra, they are receiving it woto and confessing at the same time, because they don't know what these men are made of. And we are here to let Biafrans know that they are not alone in any of the states, all the 40 states of Biafra and the 11 illegal states created by Nigeria out of treachery. We are here to educate all of you and reassure you the hope of your freedom, that our freedom march has been intensified. All forces have been notified. If you are not among the forces and you are carrying arms in Biafra, your name is sorry, because when the men engage, they see you, you are gone. So do not carry gun. If you're Nigerian army, please drop your gun. If you're Air Force, drop your gun and go back to wherever you are. PM, you can understand that for a very long time now, we have not been hearing Operation Udoka, how they neutralize and all those things. It never happened. But we are hearing Operation Safe Haven. Every day, the Nigerian army is updating their page with Operation Safe Haven. In the north, they should save their heaven there, but here, no more. There's no more. They can never have a successful operation in our land anymore. So you're welcome, everybody, as we open the microphone for an answer. Kanu, are you there, please? Can you ask the PM a very intelligent and tactical question? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Success, for that. And let me make a very short comment. I do not know why it is now they are talking about Operation Udoka after Python Dance 1, 2, 3, 4. They should have started with Operation Udoka before going to. We can never ever allow any nonsense name in the name of operation by terrorist state in our land. The incidents and atrocities of Operation Python Dance have not been revenged. We are taking them step by step. We revenge all the killings by the Nigeria terrorist state. All of them we revenge. And let me tell you people that we have changed operation, modus operandi. Now, if you kill anybody, any Biafra in any state, that state, we will open hellfire there. I am telling you the fact. And we are starting it from Anambra. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Udoka, sorry, I say Udoka. Kano, please unmute yourself and go straight to your questions. PM, I'm not seeing friends requests here. Please, if you see, do accept them. Mazu Go is here as well. You can also post him in this program. Go ahead, Kano.
Hello, good afternoon. Hope I'm audible enough.
Loud and clear.
Okay. Good afternoon, our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Good afternoon, Success, the co-host. Please, I just want to ask like a direct question. This thing has been, me and my colleagues here have been discussing about it. Some few weeks back or some few months back, the Prime Minister gave us an information or an instruction that we should stay like 1 kilometer away from every checkpoint or barrack because since we are intensifying the how will I put it? Well, since the war is going on in Biafra, he asked us to stay 1 kilometer away from every checkpoint or any barrack. Please, sir, Prime Minister, about our students in some of these barracks, please, how do you intend to keep them safe, sir? Like, for example, the barrack at Ohafia, that's the Command Secondary School in Ohafia, the barrack there are some students that are inside there. Please, how do you intend to keep them safe there? That's my first question, sir. Why my second question is that the recent pictures you have been posting, or the recent videos you have been posting, we are seeing the Janjaweed, the terrorist police and army being shot dead, but their car is still there. We are not burning their cars again, sir. So I think after we put them down, their cars too should be in flames. I'm just saying, sir. So that's what I just want to ask. Thank you.
Well, I don't understand what you mean by car. First of all, the people in the barracks, we will make sure we protect civilians. Biafran civilians must be protected at all costs. And that is the reason why things have not started happening already in some of those barracks, especially in Ohofia. And don't expect us when we say stay 1 kilometer away, the next day you're going to see anything happening. Our target is only to the terrorist army, those carrying guns and wearing camouflage. That's our target. Our targets are not civilians. Our targets are not Biafrans. Not just Biafrans, but anybody that is a civilian in those vicinity. We must protect them. So I'm not going to review to you our security strategy, what we are doing so far to make sure that when we start what we want to start, those students in those particular locations will be safe. That's our target. Our target is to make them safe. Another thing is that the parents that have their children in those schools, do not say that we did not warn you. Do not say that Biafra people and Biafra government did not give notice. We have been giving this notice for a very, very, very long time. And in a war like this, everything doesn't go the way you plan it. So, and I'm happy that nobody can say that they did not hear us saying stay away 1 kilometer. We want to start things in a civilized way. We are not going to jump from frying pan to fire. When we are shouting that we're going to be the beginning of the civilization in Africa, we have to start doing something like the African people are doing today. No, we want to bring real civilization. Just like the Israel, just like the many other developed countries, including America, when they are attacking terrorists, they will tell civilians to leave the area. Their own is to want the civilians to leave. Another thing is that, are they going to be there when that offensive takes place? So we will continue to shout to give this notice to stay away from military barracks. At the same time, we are also strategizing to make sure we evict these terrorists in barracks from Biafra land. So that the eviction, the magnitude of what we're going to be doing there may be different because of the civilians. But yes, we are putting them under consideration. Another thing about car is that we are hunting down anybody that is carrying arms under Nigeria within Biafra land. Those people who have killed our children in Ihiala, killed our young men in Uli. Those people have been murdering us for decades. And now we have risen with arms to defend our land. I don't think cash should be a problem. I don't think their cash should be a problem. That is not what I'm here for this evening. Our target is not just car. Our target is to make sure we neutralize terrorists, which Nigeria police, including themselves, are terrorists. They have confirmed it today that the military acted like Boko Haram, as if he doesn't know that military are Boko Haram. The Inspector General of Police of the Zoological Republic of Nigeria, the Islamic State of Nigeria, has this morning confirmed that Nigeria military acted like Boko Haram by attacking Adamawa police station. Now, if it is only when they attacked Adamawa police station, they become Boko Haram, what are we going to call them for having bombed villages, killed women and children in Imo State, in Anambra State, and other parts of Biafra land? If ordinary attacking a police station make them act like Boko Haram, what Boko Haram does? Boko Haram attack children, Boko Haram kill children and behead them, Boko Haram kill women, Boko Haram burn communities in order to force the people into the Islamic State. That's exactly what the Nigerian army terrorists have done to Biafra land. So, and the ICP is aware of the attack in Biafra. He has not addressed them that they acted like Boko Haram, but he romanced with them. He went with them to the National Assembly to complain about my activities, stopping them from carrying out that Boko Haram act in Biafra land. And he supported and signed his signature by accompanying this particular army to the National Assembly. Today, the same thing I prevented the army from doing in Biafra land, they have done it at one of his stations in Adamawa, and now he's crying that they acted like Boko Haram. Is that not hypocrisy? The same thing that Samonekpa prevented them, including the Nigerian police, from doing in Biafra land. They have done it to just one police station. One police station. And he is shouting. They acted like a Boko Haram. So what is he going to say about all the atrocities that the Nigerian army have committed in Biafra land, which led us to build our own army to fight them, like we are fighting them today? What is he going to call them? We have our own army. Our target is to kill any military man from Nigeria in Biafra land. Because these are criminals, these are terrorists who have killed our people for many years. An ordinary police station, the Nigerian Inspector General of Police is shouting. Do you know how many children the Nigerian army have killed in Biafra land? Do you know how many markets, how many families have been rendered useless in Biafra land by the Nigerian army? Over 40,000 has been killed. 11,000 missing, 13,000 detained in different parts of Nigeria illegally. They are cutting our children's hair. Anybody that have hair, they cut the hair, intimidating them, and already they want to force you to live into Islam, inside Islamic State in your own land. And none of these people, including the Nigerian police, have complained about the atrocities. We carry arms now to fight them. And we'll be fighting them till there are no more. We will soon start visiting their barracks. It's an offensive that will happen very soon. And so our interest here is not about burning cars or anything. Our interest is to make sure that those carrying gun will never use that gun again in Biafra land to kill our children and women. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Prime Minister, for doing justice to that questions, and I hope everybody understood our direction now, that we have only but one assignment, and the assignment is to make sure we disarm every armed carrying group or persons that is not authorized within the government of Biafra in Biafra land. So on this, I will invite Ma Azugo to say hello to Biafra, as you are my co-partner in this very space this afternoon. Ma Azugo, unmute yourself, and good afternoon from you.
Good afternoon, Mazi Success. Thank you so much for the privilege. Our Honorable Prime Minister, His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa, up to be here, I greet you with all love and respect. Thank you. I found out one thing. Biafrans, I greet all of you. I found out one thing. People are no longer asking questions. That means they are all convinced now. The 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 preaching our PM has been given is now soaked into every one of them. So because if you look here, you see I've been searching to see if I can see anyone. Even nobody wants to come on to the speaker side. Nobody is requesting microphone. I gave them microphone. They are not taking. That means we are going home. His Excellency, thank you so much, and thank you, every Biafra. They will.
They were. And on this note, Virgin perspective, are you there? Please unmute yourself and go through the question. Virgin perspective, are you there? Virgin perspective, are you there? Go straight to your questions. You are invited to the microphone. Hope he's not there. Okay. Like, yes, as Mazi Ugo really said, that people no longer ask much questions about anything at all. But everybody is convinced now, just waiting for that very day to happen, or an instruction like Anambra, sit at home, Abia, lockdown. This is what people want to hear, and this is what they want to obey. So this has been everybody's willingness for now. But before now, it has never happened this way. We speak and speak and speak as if now the message has really synced into our consciousness. So, Wanyocha, good afternoon, and meet yourself. Wanyocha, are you there?
Hello, good morning, everybody. Good morning, my Prime Minister, Matt Simon Ekpa. I don't have any questions to ask you. We are seeing everything you are doing. I'm just saying that I want to let you know that over 80 million Biafrans are behind you. We are praying for you day and night. I want you to know that you are not alone. We sent you, and you are doing exactly the job for us. May the Almighty God, our ancestors, and the over 5 million Biafrans that was stabbed to death in 1967 to 1970, may they be with you. Biafrans love you to the moon and back again. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that.
Thank you very
All
much.
right.
Thank you very much.
Tim, go ahead.
Yeah, just thank you very much for that. And Ishe.
All right. Freedom to the world. Freedom to world. You are here, and it is good we hear from you, hear your questions. PM is very much eager and ready to answer your questions. Please unmute yourself. Freedom to the world. Not sure if freedom to the world is ready. If you're not ready, then we can go to Ojukwu Dynasty. Are you there?
Hey, can you hear me?
Okay. Loud and clear. Go ahead.
Yeah. My able Prime Minister, thank you very much. I thank you for all you have done. I mean, there's no adjective to qualify it, to qualify all your achievements. I mean, you are a man among men. God bless you. God bless you, success, for the teamwork, for all you guys have been doing. I've been crying in my mind. I wish I'm in a position to do this. And whenever I want to suggest something, that thing in my mind, the Prime Minister is doing it. I say, yes, this one is my man. I thank you. One thing I want to say here is that we have to be a racist country for us to survive, and for us to maintain this legacy. We must be racist. Being racist is not against gender or race. Being racist in the sense of protecting our interests. Because if you are not racist, you can never protect your interests. That's why Igbos are lagging behind today. Because they let their interests to fly away. The Yorubas, that they are racist. You see how they are destroying the property. The Fulanis are racist. They took everything. It's only the Igbos who have left their things, their own self-wills, and their own self-esteem to run away. Because we want to carry everybody along. So we must look for a way to install that spirit of patriotism of being a racist. But we don't discriminate color. We don't discriminate against race or gender. But we must protect our interests.
Thank you very much. I think just a point of direction. I think what should have been the appropriate word is self-preservative. And one thing is that I want to tell you that everybody is the same in Nigeria, and that's why things can never work out for us. We are even going to be worse in Biafra land if the opportunity was given to us. Okay, so what you see in Lagos today, we would have done worse than that. I am telling you the fact. That is the worrisome thing, because Nigeria, we are never one. And what you see happening now is a long time anger that you see as the dangerous diversity come together, and people are just looking for opportunity to express their anger. And Lagos and Yoruba land, they have seen the opportunity to express their own anger, and that is why they are doing it. Now, our own is that they made us to be a scapegoat by moving to other places to look for greener pasture, because everything that would have drawn the investors and businesses to our land were removed and put into what they call exclusive lists. That is the problem. So you don't have any choice. You must go out of Biafra land in order to survive, because the thing that will bring people that you will do business with in your own field is not in Biafra land. So you must go out. So I am telling you that if we had opportunity like Lagos, and we will do worse than what they are doing now, because by now a lot of things will be going down. I am telling you the fact. So the only solution is just to divide and let everybody go their way, so we can manage ourselves, and this dangerous diversity will not be there. Okay, so we have the opportunity to see the Fulanis, you see the Northerners and all that. They are doing what they are doing is because we don't have the opportunity to do business in our land, because everything was systematically blocked from happening in Biafra land. There is no embassy, there is no foreign company, there is no multinational corporation, there is no seaport, there is no distance that will draw the attention of investors to Biafra land. So we all have that particular attitude inside us. Everybody, every indigenous nationality in Nigeria have the attitude of what they are doing in Lagos today to Ndibo. Ndibo have that attitude too, but because they cannot express it, they have nothing to use to express that particular attitude. So those who have the opportunity to do it are doing it now. So my brother, we are even worse than those people you are mentioning when the time comes. Thank you.
Yeah, I have something else to say.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
What I want to say is all about sustaining this struggle. And when this struggle comes, how do we eradicate sabotage? And I'm suggesting that sabotage, bribery and corruption is sabotaging. And nepotism and all those kind of things is an act of sabotage.
We have law. And we have a law in Biafra land that will address it. So let us go to someone that have something else to say. Or there's anything sabotage, anything corruption will be, completely blocked. by the law we
Yeah,
are enacting in Biafra.
yeah,
So
but the
that's what
saboteurs must be buried in
we don't.
a cemetery.
We will not. We will not talk about who is going to be buried or not. The law will take its course. It is going to be the country of rule of law. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. God bless.
Thank you, Ojukwu, for your time. And yes, PM, thank you very much for the answer. And Mazi Nyekachukwu, are you there, please? Go straight. Mazi Nyekachukwu.
Thank you so much, Professor. And thanking you, the President Joko, my Prime Minister. This is a good work. The effort you are making to liberate Biafra is evidently obvious, even to the blind man to see. More grace to my able Prime Minister. My loyalty is watertight, always. My name is Nyekachukwu, aka Encode Number. Mazi, I just want to say something and also like a reminder or a question, how will I put it? It's highly likely the tunnels of these Islamic terrorists, the exit and entrance are inside the mosque. I hope our BDF are on notice. That is what I want to chip in. Thank you so much, my able Prime Minister. I love you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you for the information. And, we have intelligence teams on ground. So we don't speculate on issues or just maybe suspect. We don't act based on suspects. We act based on intelligence information. So our intelligence teams are on ground. And if there is such, I believe they will unravel it and deal with it accordingly. So thank you very much for that. Who is this? Daughter of ancestor, if I'm right. Are you there? Daughter of ancestor, are you there? Your question straight, please. Very technical and intelligent question we need. Daughter of ancestors, are you there? No, I'm not sure she's here. Alexo. Not sure if Alexo is here. I don't know why people who ask for Simon.
Okay. Good morning.
Okay.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, go ahead. We are hearing you. Yes.
Okay. Good morning. Okay, thank you. Good morning from here. Good morning to my Prime Minister. Good morning to
my people.
Yeah, I came in. Can you hear me?
Uncle, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I came in when I heard that Mazigo said that people no longer ask questions. Yes, it's true. For me, I enjoy listening to the PM that asks questions. But let me just chip in. My question I have for the PM is that it's of finance. The question to the PM, my PM is that the PM has a lot of, or the Biafra government has a lot of government house in exile in different countries, which I know those houses taking a lot of finance to maintain the rent, the bills, and all of that. And my other question is this. I watched Dr. Chus. He made a broadcast and he said that if he has $50,000, he would accomplish the liberation of Amazonia. So my question to the PM, do we still have that kind of method, like maybe the PM say, okay, if I see $100,000, I will liberate my people, if you have a target, or maybe his own way is different? Find that all the finance in different countries should be put in effort for the Liberation Army to have more sophisticated people, the fight target, everything I'm looking for. So give us this Biafra once and for all. Thank you, my PM.
Thank you very much. First of all, freedom fighting requires finance. It requires money. The money that is going to different Lazem office, if you bring it together, it will not make any difference in the Biafra movement. It's not going to make any impact. No single impact the money will make. So
knowing that struggling for freedom requires money, you need to put structures in place that will put those enemies on their toe, that will also send a very dangerous signals to the enemy, and then also show to the international community that you know what we are doing. When you want to fight for freedom for a country, this is not we are not a political pressure group that doesn't have vision of a country. We are fighting to liberate a country and have independent nation. So you need to start doing things already that will replicate what country represents. So if you are fighting like a political pressure group, it's a different thing. You will say, okay, you are going to put all the money in what you are doing and don't look into building the structure and having a vision of becoming a country. Now we are having a vision of becoming a country, and we're going to have that country. So for that, we are already putting up embassies. The liaison offices you see today will turn to become the embassy of Biafra. So, and it does not, like I said, no matter how much you think it is costing, none of those, most of those liaison offices cost more than 700 euros or $700 or something a month, as the case may be. So that cannot make any impact in the Biafra struggle. That cannot bring you, cannot buy you even one AK-47. It can't even buy you one GPMG. That cannot even buy you one tin of granite of a bullet. So stopping or gathering the money, as most of you should know, that the people that are piloting this affair are well-educated people, not street people, not people who just have access to social media and start talking. There are brains of professionals, professors, doctors working on the Biafra restoration, not like what you had before, carrying flag up and down in the streets of Europe. We're not doing that. What we're doing now is to start setting the structure of a country. For the world to know that Biafra they are hearing that they cannot organize themselves are now organizing themselves. For the world to know that we have moved from an unorganized pressure group to a more organized government. And that's why we are opening liaison offices, which will become the Biafra embassies in the nearest future. And it must continue like that. Even if you stop the liaison offices, how much are these people bringing to the table that will affect change? It's not the same. All the thing is the same. The Biafra liaison offices are creating more awareness to different countries where it is located, and it must continue like that. No matter how much that is going to that Biafra liaison offices, it is part of the Biafra liberation, and it is part of the independence fighting movement. So we must include them. The only thing we need to do is for people in those countries to understand if they really want freedom, or for those who did not believe before, for them now to understand that in the country of their residence, there is Biafra embassy already existing in the name of liaison office. So in the issue of finance, allow experts to ask this question, because some of these questions don't actually make sense. Like I'm explaining it to you now, you will find out that your question actually sounds stupid, because you cannot be fighting for freedom for a country. I want you to understand the difference between country and pressure group. To liberate yourself and become a country where you are going to be part of international, standing shoulder to shoulder to other countries, in a global stage. You need to start building that structure now. That's what we're doing. It is like telling me that, oh, this state de facto government we are forming, we shouldn't form it now. Let us use the money, or let us use the energy to start shouting on social media and fighting for Nigeria. It is the same thing like that. It is also the same thing like saying, oh, why do we form a Biafra government? We have not gotten independence now. Why are we forming government in exile? Why should we form government in exile? Let us just fight so that we declare Biafra. It is the same thing as that. So anybody that is coming with the question of finance about the liaison office lack knowledge. They lack every knowledge, lack every understanding to even discuss about freedom fighting. I believe I have addressed you, Alex. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. But I'm not at the other question.
Which is?
I said I watched your Dr. Chus. He said he needed $50,000 to liberate Amazonia. So I'm asking if you are on that the same frequency, like maybe some Biafras that have interest to support this movement?
That's particular. If you are very, very understanding, that particular question will also addressed with what I said. You cannot come and say there is exact amount you are going to use to liberate or fight for Biafra and declare independence. What we need is the fight is a continuous fight. And while you are talking about bringing 50,000 or bringing 100,000, Nigeria government have the military equipment worth billions of dollars. Okay? And we are not going to fight a conventional war against Nigeria. That I have explained several times. So it's a continuous thing. Our fight against Nigeria will continue until you will see no single military vehicle in Biafra road. That's our target. So the money you are going to be bringing will make sure that we have enough arms, we have enough weapons, we have enough ammunition to chase the Nigeria terrorist army out from Biafra land until they are no longer in their barracks, until Obize barracks is invaded by Biafra Liberation Army, until the other barracks in Enugu is invaded by Biafra Liberation Army, until 82 Division is bombed and grounded to ashes. We level 82 Division Enugu until Onitsha barracks is evicted. These are the things that needed to be done. So if you have any amount that will make this thing happen, bring it to the table. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Success, are you still there? If your network is disturbing, Ugo, please take share from here.
Okay, I guess Success is having some problem. Okay, okay, Mazonyaka, please, you may leave the speaker. So, daughter of ancestor, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good afternoon,
Wanyama, Alexa, please, if you have spoken, please, just step down from the microphone. Simon Ekpa Lemon Daniel, are you there?
Can I go ahead?
Okay. Francis. Okay, you're welcome. Go straight to yeah, you are coming out. Just go straight to your question, please. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Good morning, House. DMS, my greetings to you. Good morning, sir. I appreciate your good work. I don't have questions really like that. I'm just to appreciate your good works and the good things you're doing. My family, we are in a mourning state because please, I need your attention, please. My maternal home is we are mourning in Otulu autonomous community in Infinite Mbise, over a state. They came who was the king. The next thing we hear Sunday morning is that they murdered him in cold blood. Please, we need your attention in that area, in that zone, please. Thank you, sir. Good morning.
Thank you very much.
I need my mic here, sir.
Okay, thank you. PM noted your suggestion or your request. Thank you so much. Francis Ozemena, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, go on with your question.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. My name is Francis Ozemena, calling from Guinea, Conakry, in Africa here. So I don't have much questions. The only thing that I want to tell my people, what he's doing, sometimes I'll be wondering whether this man is coming from another planet or is it a human being? Because the type of thing that is us, whoever that don't have sense, he will not learn. So I learn a lot of things from him. He teaches a lot of things Just like when man was there. He was
Ugo, can you mute yourself, please?
Okay.
Okay, he was telling us a lot of things, but we didn't pick up in time. But my Simon Lepa, as our PM, have come and teach us a lot of things in our life. So anybody who come in here to thinking that you'll be asking question, if you are not seeing, you are not hearing. So everything that is clear, that everything that is doing for us, very, very clear. Only thing I want to say thank him so much for what he's doing for our life. Anybody who never hear about someone, but even this country that I am today, believe me, everybody worship him like a god, but you never know. I am one of the group of World Information Official. I mean, I say World Information, Biafra Media Warrior. We are in one group called the Biafra Media Warrior. Maybe you may hear about that, the WhatsApp group. So I was so much happy. We learned a lot of things and we love him so much. I just want to appreciate what he's doing for us. Thank you so much, our PM. You are welcome. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
MASSACRE, are you there now? Okay. Okay, we come to Justice Fairness. You have the mic. Justice Fairness. Justice Fairness, are you there? Okay, we come to Ogodoman official vlog. Are you there? If you're there, please pick up the mic. All right, we have Lilian as the question. Lilian as the question. If you can hear me, pick up the mic.
Hello, good afternoon from here. Good afternoon, my PM. Good afternoon, everybody. My PM, I want to thank you very much. I want to thank you. I want to appreciate you. God bless you. God bless you. I will Udogu. May God continue to increase you. May the blessing of God continue to rest upon you. PM, please, I have a question concerning people that is in Biafra land about the tax. How we are going to contribute the tax and our identity will be protected against the terrorist people. I don't know, because a lot of people are asking me, have they started paying the tax? The people that is in abroad, I don't, in Biafra land, I don't know. That is my question. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The de facto government are working on everything to put, a template to the table, and everybody contributing and paying Biafra liberation tax in Biafra land will be protected. Another thing is that, of course, this takes a little bit of time. Very soon, you are going to, I'm going to make the announcement, and there is a government, Biafra Republic Government in Exile receipt, which will be given to anybody and everybody that is paying the Biafra liberation tax. You have to keep your own receipt because we will need it in due time. And then also, the Biafra government in the homeland have a finance minister, which were appointed just 3 days ago. And so very soon, that information will be. Just make sure you acquaint yourself with your government, with your state government. Know where your state government is. Know if there is a WhatsApp group for your state government and the general WhatsApp group. Follow that. Even now, when we do not have the Biafra liberation tax at this point, our people are also exposed to danger. So our own is to make sure that we protect everybody as much as possible, and at the same time make sure that Nigeria government will not kill anybody again and go free.
So any place they keep this time around, we will open a hell in that state. That's what I have said. And we will start from Anambra so that we give them that children and those child that was killed in Anambra and his intestines was out, and the ones that were killed in Uli, we are taking a new dimension so that the governors who are ordering these people to go and kill Biafrans will know that this time around is no business as usual. So anybody, any state where we witness any killing, we will lock that state down. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. I can see my Honorable Minister for Information, Mazi Sone Akparawa. If you are there, please, you are invited to the speaker side. Mazi Sone Akparawa, are you there? Okay. Okay. Remy Juice, you have the mic. Go straight to your question, please.
Thank you very much, sir. I greet you, my Honorable Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. God bless you for what you allowed the Lord to be doing through you. My question goes like this: Moses Mazinano is under the Nigerian government. Now, what are the rules that we, the Biafran people, need to play in order to make sure that the government and the country we have envisioned comes to pass? Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. The role you have to play to make sure that the country we envision come to pass is to follow and listen to the directive coming from the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in exile. Contribute to your Biafra liberation tax. What we are doing now is also targeted at making sure the Nigerian government who kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu will never know peace until they release him. So we are using one stone to kill two birds. And at the same time, we did not also quench the fire of the Biafra liberation that Nnamdi Kanu was piloting before he was kidnapped. The idea and the only reason for kidnapping him is to stop the Biafra movement, and that did not happen. So just continue to follow the directive we are giving, especially on the sit at home and other civil disobedience. Pay your Biafra liberation tax, be loyal to the government, and follow the instruction from the state government. And by the time you know it, we are in Biafra. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. God bless you, sir.
Mas Hugo, I hope you are still there. Mas Hugo, are you there? Or have your own network?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here now.
I don't know where you. So you can go ahead.
Yeah, let me bring you back to the co-host. Okay. Oharaji Linux, are you there? If you are there, please pick up the microphone and ask your question straight.
Yeah. Am I sounding clear?
Very clear.
Yeah, I greet you, my PM. My PM, what I'm saying is that what I'm contributing is we in the diaspora, many of us don't have access to bank based on comes to issue of transferring money for the supporting what we are doing. So we are pleading and begging for you to act fast based on, even though we send money home, for them to, to receive the money, because now many of us are sending money home. We don't have access to, make a transfer from here. That's my contribution, sir.
If I understand your question very well, your concern is noted. We will still speed up the process, and as soon as we resume and they start, Biafrans will be notified. So your concern is noted. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Shamobi, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, you have the microphone. Thank you.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone, and good afternoon, my PM. I'm so happy to be here, and I think this is my first time to speak. I want to thank you so much about in terms of Christianity things, churches, and everything that you mentioned for last time, because I see we have many problems on it, mostly our people, because we have population there, and what them is preaching there is our people's mind, and them is no caring if them is dying. So when I hear that and when I see the brokers, I am so happy, and I want it to be fast because things is going wrong. So thank you so much. I appreciate for the time and everything.
Thank you very much. And I think when you have mentioned this issue of religious, I want to make it very clear that we are not, siding any religious as a government per se. Okay, but what we are trying to do is to make sure that there is equality, there is respect to every other religion. We have 3 official religions in Biafra: the Jewish religion, Christianity, and the Biafra traditional Omenala religion. These are the 3 main religions in Biafra, which must be respected and valued. So that's our stand. And then, of course, on the issue of the ultimatum given to release one of the Biafra traditional Omenala preacher, I've said I will not make any further comment on that. But because you have asked this issue of religion, I will still not make any comment again on that. But let me also make a very quick addition, using this particular opportunity. In Biafra and in every developed country, in fact, in every state that understands what is the rule of law is, when somebody blackmail you, when somebody verbally attack and assault you, when somebody defame your character in public, it is not the issue of police. I want to make this particular clarification, and I want to point it out, and I want the media team to call this particular session now. It is not police that should handle such matter. What the people who have kidnapped, because it's a kidnap, who have kidnapped Ezeaku did was to hide under Christian religion, to commit evil and atrocities against other religions, which can never ever be accepted in Biafra land. It is not police issue. What they ought to have done is, if Matthias was being abusive or blackmailing other pastors and all that, those pastors will now have to go to court and sue him to court if they feel that he has defamed their character. Not using police to intimidate, not paying money to Abuja police, Nigeria terrorist police, to come to Biafra land to intimidate those preaching the Biafra Omenala because they have the money. This is what we have to put a stop from this particular Isaac or whatever it's called. You can't be doing that in this 21st century. If the guy have done anything wrong, go to court. It is not police to pay money to police to come and kidnap him because he has the money. And believe me, I will not talk further on this. My issue has been made public. The stand of the Biafra has been made public. You can't be intimidating Biafra people because you have money to pay to police. And for the person airing his view, if the person blackmail you, take the person to court, not police. In the Western world, what you do is to file a criminal investigation report to police to investigate whether this person has committed crime through his utterances, whether this particular slandering or blackmailing or defamation of character falls under the crime that police can prosecute. Police don't need to go and start harassing the person, kidnap him the second time, kidnap him the first time, in order to prove a case. It doesn't happen like that. And that's what we are laying the foundation now. So for those who are thinking that we are already siding of the traditional Merala, you are far away from it. I stand for the truth, and I am going to be the voice of Ezako Matthias. And I'm going to be the voice of any other person that they are using Nigeria terrorists to fight in the name of you have money. That is what I'm doing. So it is not limited to Ezako. It can happen to anybody, including pastors. We have seen pastors that are sleeping with women, with married women. We have seen pastors that are caught with human head. Do we condemn all pastors that are like that? No. The same thing goes to traditional Merala worship. We've seen people committing evil with the traditional Merala worshiping. We've seen people doing all manner of evil with the traditional Merala way of living. That does not mean that every other person is evil. No. But what we are trying to say is that if this guy commits any crime, go to court. It is not police. You can't use police to hit his head, abuse him, physically assault and brutalize him for that. It's completely condemnable. And we are going to use this one to set example. Mark my word. I will never speak again. Like I said, I'm just saying this because there are some issues that needed to be clarified, especially on the rule of law, which I've just explained now. Again, if you arrest somebody globally, that person must not be detained, deprived his right for more than 72 hours. That's where the 72 hours come from, my people. So for those who are asking Simon Ekpa, where is law, this one, that one, 72 hours is the available and the only legally acceptable time you can detain anybody. After that, you don't have the right. After that, any other thing is crime. The same thing we are fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the same thing the church, who have been preaching to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has done. This is completely condemnable. You cannot be shouting, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and at the same time, you do worse than what the people who kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done. It's a complete double standard. It does not represent Christ. It does not represent Christianity. You cannot be shouting in your altar, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. Meanwhile, you are arresting and kidnapping people in process because you have money, because you have a contact, because you can call police in Abuja. That we will use Ebukobi to set example. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, PM. I'm so happy. I think I am very happy for everything that you already said here. Thank you so much. Continue your good work for us.
Thank you very much. I think Freedom is the person that's just spoken now. Thank you very much.
No, Chimobi.
Okay.
Chimobi just spoke.
Okay. Chimobi, thank you very much. Thank you. And in addition to what PM said, is they are using the name Nnamdi Kanu on the altar to get members, and not that they mean his release. To get members. If they really mean Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release, it is not on the altar. It is them. They have contacts in Abuja to place their contacts and make a request or order for his release, and not when things turn around, you criticize people, and when they criticize you, you now involve terrorists, not even police. You look at those who came to kidnap Matthias Ezako, they are all terrorists. They are all terrorists, and what they committed will come with a very heavy price. They should know about it. We are not missing words. Freedom, are you there? Please go ahead and speak. You are on speaker now. Freedom, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Good afternoon, Master Success. My PM, my greeting. Okay, Ma. Good afternoon. Yeah, my PM. Am I coming up?
Yes. Go ahead. Straight to the point.
Okay. No, this last question has provoked my PM, but I have to put my question. My question is based on our national ID card and the database collection concerning those who may have not contributed financially in this struggle, but they are,
contributing, both spreading the good news and the sharing the propaganda in good faith. So when Biafra comes, are they going to be among the blacklisted people? Because I know, based on financially, because of their financial capability, they may not have been contributing. Thank you.
Thank you very much. No, those with financial issues will not be treated as those who have the financial capability and did not contribute. So if you are active in the spreading of the awareness, you will be treated just as like those who have financially contributed. So you cannot be sanctioned like those who have the financial means and they did not contribute. And there are ways we are going to do that, which I will not make public now. It's going to be handled individual application, and it's going to be handled individually. So when you make application, you will be interviewed, you will be investigated to know the role you play during the Biafra liberation. So we have our way of finding out. So if you don't have the money, don't worry about it. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear. God bless you.
All right, thank you very much. And justice and fairness. You're welcome, and straight to your questions.
I can't hear anything.
Hello?
Sorry. Justice and fairness. Go ahead now. Why are you delaying?
Sorry, my brother.
Go ahead.
Sorry, my brother. Success. Good morning, my honorable PM, and good morning, everyone. I don't have much question to ask, but I just want to let our PM know that there's one answer he gave this morning, and that answer is one of the questions I want to hear. I think it was Alex O that asked that question. And like I said, one of my best moments. Somebody mic is open. Can somebody mic is open? I'm getting a feedback. Okay, thank you. I said one of my best moments of this year, 2023, is our convention in Finland, because anytime I'm kind of stressed out, I go play some of the videos we have in that convention. And yesterday, while I was looking through some of the videos, I was telling myself, is it not time I start planning to relocate to Finland? Anyway, I want to thank you, our PM, for your good work. You have been doing amazing. I don't jealous your position, because some of us cannot even take the heat for 1 minute. And that is why I encourage every Biafran to give you all the support that you need. And give you all the support. There's one question I wanted to ask, and me and one of my brothers have discussed about it. It's about American politics. I live in America. And in our convention, our PM made a statement about his stand on American politics. And I was like, maybe our PM, don't you think it's necessary we stay neutral on American politics, not like making our stand on any of the candidates clear? We might have it on background, but publicly, don't you think it's necessary we stay neutral in their politics of America? Because living in America, I've come to look at the other side, and it makes me like being neutral would be on our favor than making public who are we supporting. What do you think about that? That is my question. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I also have lived in the Western world for a very long time, and I will say to you, we do not play hide and seek politics. It is evil, it is bad, it is corrupt. And that's what is killing many Africans today. The reason South Africa gained a very respectable awareness, created a very powerful awareness and dignity for his struggle to end apartheid was because Mandela was truthful and stand his ground without doing hide and seek. He even confronted those who were funding him. In that same United States you are, the Jewish and the Israelis organization that was funding Mandela also shared publicly their disappointment on Mandela's stand behind Arafat. But Mandela answered them. You cannot expect me to. Your problem is that you always want your enemy to be my enemy. Without thinking the consequences of what his statement could be, but rather that statement earned him the respect and the trust of the people in America, even when they do not agree with his view. So it is not about making people agree with your view. It's about standing on what is right and standing on your word. For people to know that your yes is yes, your no is no. Mandela further said that anybody who changes his principle according to who he meets, that person is not qualified to be a leader. So what you are trying to advise me now is to change my principle according to who I meet. If I meet Mr. Trump, I change my principle. If I meet Joe Biden, I change my principle, and you call it neutral. That is not what leaders is all about. Leader must be able to make a decision and stand by it, whether good or bad. Thank you.
Thank you, our PM. There's another question I want to ask you. The question I want to ask you, the second question, I was in Finland. Honestly, to be honest, I am now jealous of Finland people because I saw freedom. I feel freedom. I can, and my question is, as a prime minister, when Biafra is restored, are you going to guarantee us professionalism in police and our military that will not brutalize our people? That's my next question. And thank you for the first response you gave to me. I think I will keep it here. I have more questions to ask, but let me leave it for other people to speak. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We are bringing Finland to Africa. We are bringing Finland to Biafra, and I have said that in there several times. It's not only just the police. Many things that we are going to copy from Finland. Copy is allowed when it is for the positive and for good of the people. So, and it is part of my fight now against what Ebukobi and his group has done to one of our own. They came to his where he's preaching, brutalized him for just what he said with his mouth. I can see pictures of his head broken, blood. I can see people were shot in the leg or wherever, I don't know. These are things that we can never allow to stand. And if we allow these people to get away with this, believe me, it means that we have failed. Our freedom fighting is not just to fight Nigeria. It is also to fight those who are using Nigeria to suppress our people. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And yeah, justice and fairness. Thank you. And you have to know that charity begins at home. Whom much is given, much is expected. We have army back home, and you can see how our people cheers and came out in troops to meet our army each time they sight them in the streets of Biafra. So it means that we don't have the army that brutalizes their own people, or the army that threatens their own people or terrorizes them, but to have the army that is dedicated to the protections of the lands and properties of Biafra and standing tall to defend the territorial integrity of Biafra. So such attitudes will be replicated in all sectors, especially in security, as regards to security, law and order in Biafra. And I thank you, that our PM is at the helm of where this law is highly respected. which is Finland, and he has said it that Finland's security will be replicated I don't mean Africa, in Biafra, which Africa die. Africa will resurrect once again. Thank you very much for that your question. It is very, very enlightening and very good. On this note, we call on Emmanuel. Emmanuel, can you unmute yourself and ask the Prime Minister a very tough question, which may earn you a prize in this very space this morning. Are you there, Emmanuel? Good afternoon. Emmanuel, are you there? Not quite sure if Emmanuel is on speaker. Maybe he's busy. Daughter of the ancient is also busy. Sonia Parawa, please, are you close? Our information minister, if you are close, the microphone has been sent to you. Please come to the mic before our Prime Minister wraps it up.
Massive success. There's one Amarachuku Obidike here requesting for mic, but it's not working. Maybe Amarachuku should go out and come back again. Just drop and come back again.
I'm also finding it difficult to bring her in. I've tried severally. It is not working. Amarachuku, can you go out and come in and request for the mic? It will be given to you before the Prime Minister will go for his closing remark. Please, Amarachuku, are you hearing us? You can just exit and return back. Okay, Daughter of Ancient, you are on the microphone. Go ahead.
Okay. Good afternoon from here. I greet our Prime Minister. I greet everybody. I want to thank our Prime Minister, and also I want to pray for him so that Chukwokika Biama should bless him and give her wisdom to lead us. And I'm still happy for Igodomigodo that he announced me Chukwokika Biama bless him. He say. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Other people's device, very, very difficult accepting her. I don't know. We have no other speaker on the mic right now, and I think the program has naturally concluded itself. Prime Minister, thank you for presenting to us and reassuring us of intensifying offensive against the terror who have come to kill us. And we believe so much in you, and people will say, give him support. No, you are giving us support. We don't have support to give you. You are the one giving us support. And on this note, I want to thank you so much for making out the time to interact with us this very afternoon, morning, or night. Thank you, and good afternoon, sir.
Thank you very much, everyone. And I'm going to recite the national anthem again before we leave. And of course, we'll encourage everyone to start learning how to recite the national anthem of Biafra, Land of the Rising Sun, by Juan Sibelius and lyrics Nnamdi Azikiwe. The rising sun we love but cherish, the love home of our brave heroes. We must defend our life or we shall perish. We shall protect our life from all our foes.
or if we prize is dead, we call our whole dear. Well, then let us die, a shred of frame. Help, O Biafra, consecrated the nation. O Father, Lord, this be our solemn pledge. Defending thee shall be a dedication. Still in our blood will count a privilege. The waving star that which embolden thee free shall always be our flag of liberty. We shall emerge triumphant from this ordeal, and through the crucible Oscar we pass. When we are poised, the wind of battle to heal, we shall remember those who died in mass. Then shall our trumpet peal that glorious song. Oh, victory we scores of might and wrong. Oh, God, protect us from the hidden pitfall. Guide us our movement, lest we go astray. Give us the strength to heed the humanist call. To give unto, because it's each day. Bless those who rule, to serve with resoluteness, to make this climb a land of righteousness. Thank you, Biafrans, and see you again in our next space. God bless Biafra. God bless the United States of Biafra. God bless the de facto government. God bless the Biafra government in exile. Thank you, and God bless you.
And I said I cannot see anything around me. Do you want to go me? He said the time hasn't come. When the time comes, I will send people to you. And the whole world will shake. In the end, mankind will bow. You will go to this war with nothing. But I will prove to you that I'm God. After this, Biafra will worship God forever and ever. You are concerned about a police station, but you're not concerned about your people. 1,300 and counting, dead at war, shot and killed by the same police. Why won't every police station in our state go down? They will be destroyed as well to God in heaven, and men will die. I know that for sure. This revolution must succeed, or we all die. If we don't kill you in the zoo, you come aboard, we kill you. There's nothing nonsense. You don't know me. When we were starting, I prayed to God Almighty in heaven. I was in Jerusalem. We were all to a leave. We were all to talk to Gabiana. Seeing up an eagle or somewhere in an eagle. And I said, I cannot see anything around me. Do you know what to me? He said, the time hasn't come. When the time comes, I will send people to you. And the whole world will shake. In the end, mankind will bow. You will go to this war with nothing. But I will prove to you that I'm God. After this, Biafra will worship God forever and ever. You are concerned about the police station, but you're not concerned about your people. 1,300 and counting. Dead at war, shot and killed by the same police. Why won't every police station in Anambra State go down? They will be destroyed, I swear to God in heaven. And men will die, I know that for sure. This revolution must succeed, or we all die. If we don't kill you in the zoo, you come abroad, we kill you. You're talking nonsense. You don't know me. When we were starting, I prayed to God Almighty in heaven. I was in Jerusalem. We were all to a leave. We were all to talk to Gabiana. Seeing up an eagle or somewhere in an eagle. And I said, I cannot see anything around me. Do you know what to me? He said, the time hasn't come. When the time comes, I will send people to you. And the whole world will shake. In the end, mankind will bow. You will go to this war with nothing. But I will prove to you that I'm God. After this, Biafra will worship God forever and ever. You are concerned about the police station, but you're not concerned about your people. 1,300 and counting. Dead at war, shot and killed by the same police. Why won't every police station in Anambra State go down? They will be destroyed, I swear to God in heaven. And men will die, I know that for sure. This revolution must succeed, or we all die. If we don't kill you in the zoo, you come abroad, we kill you. You're talking nonsense. You don't know me. When we were starting, I prayed to God Almighty in heaven. I was in Jerusalem. We were all to a leave. We were all to talk to Gabiana. Seeing up an eagle or somewhere in an eagle. And I said, I cannot see anything around me. Do you know what to me? He said, the time hasn't come. When the time comes, I will send people to you. And the whole world will shake. In the end, mankind will bow. You will go to this war with nothing. But I will prove to you that I'm God. After this, Biafra will worship God forever and ever. You are concerned about the police station, but you're not concerned about your people. 1,300 and counting. Dead at war.
The more they attack me, the stronger I become. Because it is like you are pouring fuel in the strength that is in me. So bring it on. But I'm telling you today that we have been able to defeat them. We have Chikota Hanchaninono and defeated them. What we have done to Nigeria and their agent in Biafra struggle is that we gathered them together. This particular sit at home I told you people will be the beginning of the liberation of Biafra. You see, the actions, the activities of Biafrans in this seat at home have gathered all the sabos together, all the saboteur together, and we defeated them. Bam! It is mysterious. How many of you will ever believe in this life that everybody will gang up against Biafra?